It's very hard to understand why people choose to go into old master collecting. It takes thought, it takes intelligence, it takes knowledge. You don't just see something on the wall and go, oh, I'll have that, it will go with my couch.
The painters, Luca Giordano,
Cornelius van Haarlem, Domenico Puligo.
There is no Boucher without Rubens. There is no Delacroix, Géricault, Reynolds, and Gainsborough.
Sir Anthony Van Dyck was, like Mozart, a prodigy as a young man.
Everyone wanted their portrait done by Vigée Lebrun.
A lot of collectors say, you know, I never thought I could buy one of those.
Good morning, and a very warm welcome to Sotheby's.
At the end of January in New York, the epicenter of the Old Master Paintings market, curators, collectors, dealers from everywhere fly in for this event. It's quite extraordinary. What you see looking beautiful is really the wrapping up of months and months of research, of writing, of traveling these pictures all over the world. And really, once we open the exhibition, it is the absolute most exciting time of our year.
It's a great honor and a pleasure to welcome you here on a particularly special evening.
Behind me is actually not Saltburn, but similar to some of the beautiful stately homes in England, we have some incredible art around us.
Cheers.
Our clients are going to be able to be eating in the galleries amongst all these very special paintings, eye to eye with them. It'll be candle lit, should be very intimate and very rare opportunity. It is 9:32 here in New York. I'm very excited. We have about 28 minutes before we kick off the sales. I am reviewing the auctioneer's book. I am going over all of the phone registrants, absentee bids, any last minute changes, making sure I understand the makeup of the sale, just sort of taking a quiet moment to be with the lots before we head up on stage. There are a few lots that I'm particularly excited about today, and I'm curious to see how they're going to do well. The Van Dyck rediscovered self-portrait, one of the great portraits from the Metropolitan Museum of Art, the George Romney, which is very, very dirty, and of course, the last lot in our sale, the Gustav Bauer find of the Wailing Wall, all of which I think should do very well today. So I'm behind stage, about to take the rostrum for the Master Paintings Part 1 sale. I'm very excited. Now, get out of here. I got some work to do.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sotheby's. My name is David Pollock, and I will be your hopefully friendly auctioneer for today's auction of Master Paintings and Sculpture Part 1. Lot 305, showing here in all its height, is by the master of the Agilolphus altar, an incredible early Antwerp panel, and I can open this here at $220,000, at $220,000, $240,000, and advance at $240,000, $260,000, $280,000 here. Now ahead of you all, $300,000 with George at $300,000. I have it here all on my left. $320,000, Chloe Stead. $350,000, back to you, George, at $350,000. $380,000, Chloe. $400,000, back to you, George, at $400,000 now. $420,000, Chloe Rose at $420,000. $450,000, George Charles at $450,000. Any more? Chloe, now yours at $480,000, at $500,000. There's the bid. George has it now at $500,000. Say $550,000, please, Chloe. At $500,000, $550,000, it's yours. $575,000, we'll split it. $600,000 in a new place. I have it in the room at $600,000. $650,000, thank you, it's yours. At $650,000, say $7, please. $700,000. I have it here seated in New York at $700,000. $750,000, thank you, Chloe. At $800,000, gentleman's bid, seated at $800,000. At $850,000, $900,000. Confident at $900,000. All through, thank you, very clear. Gentleman still has it then at $900,000. I open it to the rest of the room and online. I say fair warning first at $900,000. Sold to you for $900,000 to paddle 622. Lot 306. Swabian School, circa 1480, 1490. This is a gorgeous double-sided panel. This is St. Ursula. And I can open us here. We do have some updated provenance literature for your reading enjoyment. This is lot 306. Allow me to open us here with some interest at 130, 40, 50 now. $150,000 already bid at $150,000 here in my book. Actually a paper book this time. $150,000. Selling now here at 150. 160 now. George had it first, Chris, I'm afraid. 160,000. Would you like 170? 170 is online, ahead of all of you. 180, back to you, George, at 180,000. Yours, George, at 180,000. 190 now. Chris, you're in. 200,000. George, at 200 now. 220. Chris, I have you. 240. Thank you, sir. At $240,000. George, it's yours. At 240. At 240. Thank you so much. 260. It's yours now, Chris, at 260,000. Multitasking, George, at $280,000. Tell him you're busy. At 280,000. It's yours, George, at 280. 300,000. Thank you. At 300,000. Back to Chris at 300. 320,000. It's yours. At $320,000. At 320. Are we all through? George, you have it now at 320. Any more now? At $320,000. George, quite the multitasker, selling to you now at $320,000. Any more then? At $320,000. Sold for 320. $328. Scipione Polzone, featured image from Masters Week this week. There she is behind me, very much featured. Portrait of a young noble woman, possibly identified as Lavinia de la Rovere. I will open this here with some interest at 170, 180, 190, $200,000 already. At $200,000 here with me. Bid in my book at $200,000. 220, 240 now. Ahead of you all at 240,000. At 240,000. 260,000, 280,000. Any more now at 280,000. Here with me still at 280,000. $300,000. At $300,000 now with you, Calvin, at 300,000. Any advance here at 300,000. Yours, Calvin, but for the moment at 300,000. At $300,000 then, 320,000. Ahead of you, Calvin, at $320,000. In my book now at 320,000. Any advance at 320,000. I'll say fair warning then, selling. Here, it's my absentee bidder at $320,000. Last chance at 320,000. All through then. Thank you so much, Calvin. Selling now at 320. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 353s by Gustav Bauernfeind. Final lot in this morning's sale. It's the Western Wall. For the Bauernfeind, I can open this here now at $1,600,000. At $1,600,000, $1,700,000, at $1,800,000. Thank you, Benjamin. At $1,800,000, $1,900,000 now, ahead of you. At $1,900,000, $2 million. Ben, it's with you at $2 million. Any minutes. $2,100,000. Simon, I'll take that. It's ahead of you, Ben. It's with Simon Shaw at $2,100,000. Simon, it's yours at $2,000,001. $2,000,002 in a new place. At $2,000,002. At $2,300,000. $2,000,004. Christopher, it's yours at $2,000,004. Who would like 2.5? Simon would. Thank you so much, Simon. It's yours now at $2,500,000. $2,000,006. Selling at $2,000,006. Christopher, I can sell to you. Any more? At $2,600,000. $2,000,007. Thank you. Your Simon at $2,000,007. $2,000,008. Christopher, selling now at $2,800,000. Any more, Simon? I'll say fair warning. Selling to you, Christopher, at $2,800,000. Fair warning then. It's yours, Chris. Ben, no. Simon, no. Yours, Chris, at $2,800,000. Sold to you, Chris, for $2,800,000. Congratulations.
Thought it did really well. Some fantastic internet bidding and lovely activity on the phones, which, as an auctioneer, is what you want to see.
Any more? Fair warning.
80,000, 85,000. George at 55. Selling to your bidder at $55,000. All done. Fair warning now. Sold for 26,000.
$1,000 fair warning.